If you're a fat bastard like me and you like pizza and you like garlic bread, put some marinara sauce on your garlic bread before you put the cheese on top. It's incredible.
Hello, I'm back in the unit. It's been a very long time. I can't think of when we were last actually up here working. Christmas just been and gone. Very almost New Year. And yeah, we're back in the unit. So I've done a grand total of fuck all since the last time I made a video, I think. With the exception of getting started making one fuel line for the Ranger. But yeah, we've had a hectic few months to say the least. Various family related things going on, so just haven't had the time to be up here. I've been signed off work for the last 5 weeks with a bad back, so I'm on annual leave now. I'm going to be back just after New Year, so yeah, I really haven't been able to do anything really. I haven't done anything with the coupe, I haven't done anything with the Ranger. That's just kind of how it's been. But yeah, I'm on the mend now, and hopefully in the new year we'll plough through finishing the Ranger off, getting the Ranger back on the road. I've got a lot of stuff planned for the coupe, which parts are arriving for. I have quite a special one now. This arrived. So yeah, that should be fun. That's a Weichers, I think I'm saying that right, Weichers, bolt-in roll cage. So yeah, that should be good fun. It's probably going to be a tight squeeze in the coupe, especially with my lardy ass. But I've got the new wheels. They are almost done. Well, I say almost done. I haven't touched them. I got 2 wheels in primer. I've got the other 2 wheels up here now, but I need to take the tyres off, get them sanded and primed. I've got the paint now. I just need to order some lacquer so they can be done. They'll be ready to go back on. I got stage 2 subframe sat in the garage at home for that. What else? I got a shitload of brakes stuff to order for it. I'm going to go drilled and grooved discs on the front. Ferodo DS 2500 pads, full stainless braided hoses, and then just completely rebuild the standard drums. So yeah, I should have pretty good brakes on that. I got some new tyres for it. So I actually ordered these from Autodoc. There we go, got some Yoki's A539s, and I've heard from, I'd say, a reliable source, Mr. Jake Flynn says these are very good tyres, and he's been around Goodwood a few times on these tyres, so hopefully they'll be alright for the wheels I've got. Hopefully they fit. They should. I'll be sad if they don't, but they should fit. I mean, they're the same size as what Jake runs on his bread van, but I know our wheel specs are slightly different, so if anything I might need a spacer. But yeah, until I get the wheels finished and get the tyres on, I don't really know. So probably need to pull my finger out and do that. The car's still off the road, still not MOT'd. So yeah, I made a video on the coupe in a very long time. But basically my list as it is now: finish the wheels, fit the tyres. Front splitter, so I've been making a chassis mounted flat bottom front splitter with an air dam. I do want to do some track stuff with the coupe, maybe some hill climb stuff as well, so that's in the works. I got the splitter shaped up, I just need to figure mounting it out, and I need to figure the air dam. I've got some side skirts that are super secret. You've probably seen them in the background of videos. They're in the unit, painted and ready, but I don't know if I'm going to fit them or not. I guess until I get them on the car and see how it looks, I don't know. Fit the subframe, do the brakes, sort the exhaust. So the exhaust is something I've always I threw a 4-to-1 manifold on with a decat and it's been blowing for God knows how long, so I need to sort that. I need a new washer pump for the MOT because it was very close to being a fail on last year's MOT. I think it did fail, and I found a broken pipe and I sort of hot glued the pipe back on, but it's fucked, it doesn't work now, so I need a new washer pump. Rear anti-roll bar, I've got a Mark 1 MX5 front anti-roll bar, which I'm led to believe is perfect fit for the spacing between the rear shock absorbers on Polos. So I've just got a welded tab onto my rear axle to accommodate the D-bush clamps. But that's not like a before it's on the road job. I think that'll just be an as and when. Polybushes, I've got polybush the front arms. I've also got a steering stabilizer like they've got on the G40s. But I need to make some sort of modification to my bracket to make that work. So I've got that, but again, that's not a mad rush to get that sorted. And fit the roll cage. I think that's it for the coupe. I'm frantically saving money to try and buy a CAE shifter because I think they are wicked cool, and I just think it'd be a perfect addition to that car, especially if it's going to be doing hill climbs and track stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's another like £1,000 worth of spend, so definitely not top of the priority list, I guess, but it's on there. So that's the coupe. Obviously the Ranger's still got a shitload of work to be done. So yeah, I think the main thing for me going forward is probably going to be getting the fuel system overhauled on the Ranger. Then I can get it running again, and then I can go from there, really. I think that's the most important thing, is get it running. Yeah, I mean, everything else is what? The interior stripped out for the fuel lines, which you'll have seen in the intro, but so this is how we're currently looking in here. We're going to go copper hard lines through the car. So that's one made up, ready to go. I've still got to do the other side. I've got a piece of wood that's going in for the floor in the boot, which obviously the sub will sit on. So once the fuel lines are done, and I've figured out the boot stuff, the carpets and that can go back in, the seats can go back in. We've got to put the headline in back up, because I think it's sagging in that back corner there. I think that's really it for in there, isn't it? It's not. There's nothing I'm missing. The driver's seat. Oh yeah. Yeah, so there's a bit of like a repair that needs to happen for one of the rear seat belts. And we need to change the driver's seat cable, which I'll probably make a separate video on, because I've never changed seat cables, but I'm guessing it's a pain in the fucking ass, so I'll probably make like a dedicated video to that, so that's a kind of helpful how-to for people once I've got my head around how it works, but I'm sure we'll figure that out. Patrice is currently, well, I say busy, she's sat down now, but she's stripping the paint off the rocker cover for this, so that can be prepped for paint. And yeah, that's kind of where we've been at, you know. Like I say, it's been a very I guess the last 5 months have been pretty rough. The first 3 months, just, yeah, flat out doing stuff family wise and just not having time to be up here. And then my dog managed to rupture a ligament in her leg, so everything was kind of on hold for that. Like, then I was signed off with my back, so I've been just sat around the house trying to mend myself. It's been quite nice actually, me and the dog just both broken, chilling at home doing absolutely fuck all, but it's alright for the first couple of weeks, and then you just get really bored. And obviously I've got a big list full of stuff on multiple cars and no time to do anything. So yeah, happy to be back at it, I suppose. And yeah, fingers crossed it doesn't drag on. Obviously I want the coupe back on the road potentially in the next month or two, because I quite like to drive that. I don't think I've used that since when the MOT expired. September, wasn't it? My MOT was September, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've not used the coupe since September, so that's been sat for a few months now. So yeah, it'd just be nice to finish that and get that back out. And yeah, obviously the Ranger needs to be on the road sooner rather than later. But yeah, I mean, I think Patrice counted the list and there was something like 47 jobs on there, and we've done 10 since the Ranger's been in the unit. But it is what it is. It's one of those. I mean, there's stuff on there that we've done but not ticked off. Like, you know, there's certain jobs that are wrote as one job, but it's like 4 or 5 little jobs. So yeah, it's not too bad a list. I think if we was consistently up here and working, it wouldn't be that long. So yeah, just 2024 recap really of sort of where we're at the end of the year. What's going on with the Ranger, what's going on with the coupe. Your Brev van's just chilling, isn't it? Big chilling. Patrice changed her own wheels back over, so she's got her winter wheels on now, so it can actually be driven. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's the 3 interesting ones anyway. I mean, I've still got stuff to do on the other cars and blah blah blah, but I suppose the important ones currently are the coupe and the Ranger. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's kind of where we're at. Can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I think the coupe will be cool. I think once I get that where it's at, I mean, I need to piss around with setting the suspension and sorting the splitter and the new wheels on with the bigger tyres, so it should drive nicely when it goes back on the road. I had a proper sort of hate relationship with that car at the end of last year, because I mean, I'd spent ages doing all this engine work, and you drive it and you try and have some fun in it, and it was just awful. You know, wheels with incorrect centre bores, for example, it was just a nightmare. Like, you drive it out of the road and it was just not, it wasn't fun. You kind of spent half the time worrying, half the time being uncomfortable. It wasn't a good vibe, do you know what I mean? I sort of spent ages building a car and wanting to take the shows and wanted, you know, the opinion of other people, and just wanted that build, and got to where I was with it and thought, it's good, but it's not what I wanted. So there's probably some controversial stuff going on, like the front splitter, for example. I'm probably going to get loads of people saying, why have you put an ironing board on the front of your car, it's not doing fuck all, blah blah blah. But you know, it's just one of those things. I'm building the car now to drive. You know, I want to use it. I don't want it to just sit in the garage and never be used. So, you know, if I can take it and do some track days or some hill climb events, then yeah, I think it'd be a good use of that car. It'll allow me to just use it, drive it, enjoy it, and it won't just do a few trips every year to a couple of shows where it just, you know, it's just, the whole car scene is like, spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on your car and it comes away and wins trophies. And like, don't get me wrong, I know loads of people that put loads of time and effort and money into building these cars, and like I commend them, like, but yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't the direction I wanted to take with the coupe. So hopefully when that's back on the road, I'll enjoy that more, and you'll see it more. Obviously I got roll cage for it now, so it'll be prime positioning for GoPro mounts and stuff. So I should be able to get some pretty good in-car footage when the coupe's back out on the road with the roll cage in it. And yeah, who knows, maybe some track videos next year before the summer. We'll see, I guess. It's just going to be one of those things. I mean, I'm not really sure what the plan is when the Ranger comes out of the unit. Yeah, who knows. I guess we'll have to see how next year goes and see how many tin cans we own by the end of next year, and what will be in here next winter. Well, should we have a bet? What do you reckon will be in here next winter?
Something British.
Something British. Patrice saying something British. I'm saying
It'll be enough Polo.
It'll be one of the Polos, and it probably wouldn't surprise me if it's because I've broke it. I guess I've had a theme, right, of ever since I bought the coupe, it's not spent one winter on the road, because either, well, the first one was I was doing the bike carb conversion, the next one was the head gasket went, and then I did the head gasket, and then the cam belt jumped and I bent valves on that head, so that's why that was off for that winter. And this year it's been off the road for winter because I didn't want to re-MOT it. We had loads of MOTs all up at the same time and I just couldn't be bothered, so I didn't, and now I'm spending more money on it and putting more parts in it, so I'm doing that same thing of, maybe it'll be a theme. Build it one year, break it the next year, build it the next year, break it the next year. So if we go by that standard, it'll be fucked by next Christmas. So yeah, we'll see. But just kind of wanted a bit of a catch-up video. I know I've been really shit, like I say, over the last few months. I've not been up here, I've not been doing anything, so you guys haven't really seen anything from the channel. But yeah, hopefully, I think I said this last time as well, hopefully now that means we're back and we'll be resuming more regular content. So you've got that to look forward to. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for dropping in. Hope everyone had a good Christmas, Happy New Year. And like I say, fingers crossed, both the cars we've done, and you can enjoy some other videos. It's not just me fixing stuff every time. We'll have some track day videos or some hill climb videos, because that'd be really cool. So that'll do for now. Goodbye to the Ranger, bye Patrice, bye.